Eternal night stalks the cobble streets of Dustfall, the dark jewel of the immortal emperor's crown, entrenched in a web of protected lightning, crisscrossed by canals, and born of the amalgamated ingenuity of sheer desperate survival. The city's denizens languish in the dim and distant light of a shattered star. What spirits stir in red-lit midnight markets and whisper secrets into the looking glass? What can anyone do with high house and hard scrabble hounds sharpen the same traitorous blade? Whatever you can get away with, my friends, welcome to Haunted Hall!
Whoa!
Oh,
hallelujah!
Wow!
Hallelujah!
Amen, brother.
Jesus H, that was a hell of an intro, Jerry.
Yeah.
Welcome to Haunted Halls.
I got goosebumps.
Yeah. And Jerry did that by memory.
Did I?
Completely by, I think you did.
Did you black out? You don't remember?
I don't remember.
He blacked out and it just came to him in a bolt of divine inspiration.
You were channeling the reconciler.
I was channeling the
Ooh.
reconciler, and I was trying to go for a politician. Let me go just over here now because now I'm not screaming.
Yeah.
But my ancestors always, like, as I was going up, they always like when they enter and like, okay, I'm just gonna roll with it. I don't sound like a preacher.
I like it. Yeah. Yeah, you did hit, I think you hit preacher by the end there.
Oh, yeah. That's why I was saying hallelujah.
Yeah, pulpit preacher. All right. Welcome to Haunted Halls. I'm Bobby, your host. I'm surrounded once again by my star-studded cast. I have on my left, Christy, who shocked friends and family by joining a cult over the weekend dedicated to the worship of Meowthemet, the Leonin lord of the ninth circle of feline hell.
Hallelujah!
Christy, what is your dark, adorable lord's bidding this weekend?
This weekend specifically? Mm-hmm. Well, I have to collect a few more souls. So what other takers do I have?
Oh, I'm in. Take me.
It's funny that you should say that because, well, I'll come back to you for the banter question. To Christy's left, we have Bonnie, who convinced us all that she'd mastered the art of counting cards over the weekend and nearly lost her entire life savings on a single hand of blackjack, if not for the intervention of Meowthemet, the purring prince of the ninth litter box. Bonnie, why did you double down on a perfect 21?
Well, you know, I just thought maybe I could turn my life savings of $20 into $40.
40 fucking dollars.
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe.
I'm just a girl.
Hell yeah. Speaking of more souls. To Bonnie's left, we have Jerry, who built a red, white, and blue American Spirit deck over the weekend. That's right, magic cards, not cigarettes. To try at our local gaming store, Jerry won several games, much to his delight, before in a flash of smoke, Meowthemet, bringer of hairballs and ruler of Cat's Hell's ninth ring, appeared to wager a solid gold scratching post against Jerry's eternal soul. Jerry is the devil in the house of the rising sun tonight.
He's always here, and I can't sell my soul. It's already sullied.
Sullied?
Yeah.
I think he'd take a sullied soul.
Really, cats are pretty prim and proper.
Yeah.
I literally watched our cat eat its own asshole earlier tonight, so just saying.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything's wrong with it. It's just like on a Sully level.
Yeah, but it's a cat butt, so it's fine.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're
It's
not
cleaner
talking-
than my human soul.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. All right. I'm going to circle all the way back to Christy now that we've talked about Meowthemet and its many faces. Christy, what is something that you've always wanted to buy for yourself, but talked yourself out of it because it was too frivolous for the price?
Okay. I feel like people are going to judge me,
That's okay.
but
Let it out. This is a safe place.
I have been really interested in buying one of those automatic vacuum cleaner things, but they're so expensive. And also, as everyone knows, I have a million cats. They puke and stuff. I need something that's not going to just drag the puke.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with spending the money, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I just have not pulled a trigger yet. And it's hard to find one that doesn't apparently drag cat puke.
That would be the worst.
So, yeah.
Bonnie and I have tried the cheaper ones before.
Yeah.
And they never last.
Oh yeah, from what I hear, you gotta get one of the more expensive ones, and they last a long time.
Yeah.
And someone was evangelizing to me the other day, actually, and telling me, you use your dishwasher every day. Mm-hmm. Think of this vacuum cleaner as something like your dishwasher, and you'd spend a lot of money for your dishwasher.
For a nice
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, and I would. And
That's
I did.
true.
So
That's very
it's a
true.
fair point. I haven't done it yet, but she may have convinced me. She may have converted me.
That's a pretty good. That's a pretty good argument. I
Yeah.
think, for that kind of expenditure.
But I'm not there yet.
Sometime soon.
Yes.
Whenever Christy finally buys it, we'll just have her go ahead and we'll reach out to the company, see if they can toss us a couple advertising dollars on it.
Oh, man.
Hey, we'll talk about
Hey.
your product on our show.
All day long.
All right, Bonnie, same question. What's something you've always wanted to buy for yourself, but you've talked yourself out of it because it was too frivolous for the price?
I really want one of those, like the sleep number beds, where, you can adjust both sides of it, up and down, or like, which side is soft, or, that kind of thing. They are so expensive.
They're stupid expensive.
They are
Really?
stupid expensive. Yes. Thousands and thousands of dollars. I mean, crazy. So who knows if we'll ever have one? Who knows? But God, I would love to have that.
You
That would be
will.
awesome.
Speak it into existence. Bonnie.
Yeah.
You will have one of those beds.
Yeah.
You deserve that luxury. Come on, Shroud.
Yeah.
Yeah, shroud it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, Bonnie, you use your dishwasher every day.
Yes.
Just think about how much money that was, but it's okay.
Wow.
Yeah. And you use your bed every day.
You would sleep in your bed
Yeah.
at least once a day.
Yes. Bare
Hell yeah.
minimum.
Sometimes 2 or 3 times.
You know
Sometimes
what?
2 or 3. Yeah, it depends on how the kids are doing that day. Oh man, that's a good one. So far, we've got a lot of really practical answers. Jerry, I'm really hoping that you throw me some kind of bone so that my answer is not the fucking dumbest one. Jerry, what's something you've always wanted to buy for yourself but talked yourself out of it because it's too frivolous?
Oh, that's an excellent question, Bobby. So 2 things come to mind. I have to pick. And you know what? I'm gonna throw that curveball to you.
All right.
You can go to the airlines and you can buy a round the world ticket. It costs you maybe $7,000 and it's open for a year and you can travel to pretty much any of their airports.
What?
So
What?
At one point,
This is real?
This is real. At one point in time, maybe about 10 years ago, I'm like, I came really close to like, I'm going to travel the world. I'm going to travel the world in a 6 months period. So I'll start in North America and then head south and then go over to Africa, head north to Europe, and then along the coastline, the Pacific, and then back into America after visiting Asia and Australia. And I came very close. I was looking at videos of people backpacking through the world. I'm like, hey, I'm young. I wasn't young then, certainly not young now. But I came really close to buying that.
That's pretty damn good. So wait a second, because I don't think I'm comprehending. $7,000.
At the time, it was $7,000. I'm sure it's super expensive now.
At the time, for $7,000,
Yeah.
how many times could you fly?
You can fly an unlimited amount of times.
What?
Yeah, it was essentially a standby ticket. So you couldn't like reserve a seat or anything. You had to wait.
Yeah.
But you still, can hop on a plane and head somewhere, spend a couple nights in Mexico City before you head down to Peru
Damn.
and then,
Yeah.
Chile. I
This
really
is-
didn't want that.
This is the time to do it, Jerry. I'm telling you now. It is.
But I got a second thing I want.
Okay, what's the second thing?
Is a Sony Alpha 7R5. It is a $6,000 camera
Oh.
that shoots super huge prints. Like it was almost a medium format camera. Huge landscape pictures,
Damn.
portraits, things like that. A lot of professionals use it. I don't need it. But Bobby, I was looking at it the other night.
What if you became a professional photographer? What if you started like a wedding photography business?
Weddings, never again.
Yeah.
Photographers out there do not do weddings. I mean, they do weddings. They're fine. They're beautiful.
It's their special day.
It's their special day.
It's a lot of pressure and it's a lot of work. And some people try to lowball you from what I hear. And
They do.
like, you
Well-
think about the number of hours they put in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what I don't even know if it's lowballing necessarily as much as it is that the average person is not educated on how much work goes into editing
Yeah.
photos.
Yeah, they think
Right.
you snap a picture.
Like, and then you put it in a fucking book, and you
Right.
want $5,000 for one day's worth of work.
What are you talking about? I could just use my iPhone
Yeah.
and take pictures.
Right.
Do it.
Yeah,
Yeah, do it.
That's
do
fine.
it. I sent you a TikTok the other day that was photography. Did you see that?
I love that, and it was super cute. So it's street photographers picking a certain color and they're walking through. It's a major city.
Color hunting.
And color hunting. So they're looking for something in green and orange in a certain color. And they just kind of take street shots of, architecture, people, things, items, and kind of put it together in a collage. It was very nice. I appreciate that.
At the end, they all had their collages. So like the person who is blue, like it's this really over the top. Everything in it is blue, but the cool thing is none of it's edited.
Yeah.
It's just natural blues that they found throughout the day in the city.
Pretty much straight from the camera, not a lot of post processing.
Right. It was cool. I was like, we could do that. We wouldn't have as fancy a camera as Jerry, but we could just, use your phone's camera.
A camera is just a tool. You're the artist.
Yeah.
You should buy that Sony Alpha 7 R5
And gift it to Jerry.
and just let me hold it for a little bit.
Just let me hold it.
Hey, big man, let me hold the camera.
Yeah, I'm just a girl.
Yeah. My answer is a functional sword. We knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
Yeah. Bonnie definitely knew that.
Oh, yeah. Every birthday, every Christmas, he's like, this could be the one where I finally get a sword. And I'm like,
No. We don't need that. We don't need that
This isn't
insurance
it,
liability
no.
in the
I
house.
like how Bonnie's like, yeah, I'm not buying that for you. So this is not the one.
It's really funny because like I was like, I think this is the year that I'm going to buy a really expensive guitar for myself. And Bonnie was like, I support you 100%. You should chase your bliss. Please pick out a nice one and let me know when you're ready to purchase it. I'm like, thanks. But if I'm like the same thing, but with a sword, she's like, what the hell's wrong with you? When are you ever going to use that? Don't just stop. And I'm like, you're right.
Oh, don't let him go to Gen Con because he'll sit there and he'll look at swords for like 20 minutes. And
Those swords at Gen Con. So like I'm always
go on.
I'm always like, well, tell me about the sword. And then the guy will say a string of ridiculous things because it's a teenager that they've hired off the street to man their shop. And then they'll be like, yeah, it's real functional, blah, blah. And then if you take off the pommel, they're all these little TIG welded rat tail garbage things that would snap literally in half and potentially kill you if you ever tried to actually swing it at something. That's not what I want. I've got Glamdring in the corner. You can't swing it because it literally built to just fall apart, shatter. I want a real sword.
one of the funniest moments of that trip of you just sitting there for 10 minutes explaining that was bullshit what he was saying. He was just trying to impress a girl that was sitting there going, oh yeah, that's real nice.
It was so funny. When last we left off, you had encountered a gaggle. We'll say 4. I don't know if 4 is a gaggle of Dimmer Sisters, but it's got to be close. 4 Dimmer Sisters in the hallway as you'd exited. One of them said in kind of a stereotypical cackly voice, you either picked a hell of a way to die or one hell of a job application. And all 4 of you, or the 3 of you plus El Tigre and Pegleg Jeep were kind of like mid exiting that door. So we're going to jump right back into it.
All right.
Shroud's going to say, I would prefer neither, actually.
Is that your recruiting model?
Get her, girls. And 2 of the younger Dimmer Sisters surge forward. We're in combat. What do you want to do?
Who wants to go first?
I mean, I'm just shooting.
Oh, yes.
How close? How close is one of them to me?
Close enough for a palm pistol, if that's the direction you're going.
I pulled a palm pistol from behind her ear.
Wow. See, now you're the one putting in the application.
Sleight of hand palm pistol from behind the ear. What action are we using?
Finesse.
Alrighty. Give me that roll. I gotta say that's desperate. You got 2. Their hands are crackling with some green energy. They're surging forward. You've got the older, wiser Dimmer Sister behind them, and a 4th person who hasn't really spoken or moved yet, standing and watching the entire thing. They all have veils over their faces. They're all dressed in these gothic black Victorian dresses with the veils over their face. And they're coming after you. Desperate roll for standard effect.
Okay.
You don't have anything that makes your palm pistols higher quality, do you?
I don't think so.
Yeah, so, maybe limited effect. These guys are scary. They're part of the Dimmer Sisters. People don't make it out of here alive if they're not invited first.
Okay.
One thing I can do, Shroud can take a step forward, and she's going to crack her neck a little bit and hold up like the stump of her arm and her other hand together and just kind of push her hands forward and create, using Tempest, my power. I'm going to summon roaring winds, strong roaring winds from behind me to push them backwards.
Flowing down that hallway.
Yes.
As its own action or as a way to aid Emmy?
You can use your own action.
Yeah.
I'm not in a rush.
All right, yeah.
My palm pistol's ready. But
It's ready.
I can blast motherfuckers all day long.
Now you can aim.
Says Emmy.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, give me that roll.
Okay.
We're going to call this one desperate as well because they are barreling down on you and that's a whole armed force.
Okay.
Do you have anything that makes yourself more potent in this situation? Because it might be the same deal, limited effect.
So in terms of, give me some examples.
If you had a vial of something that increased your ability to attune, like made you more potent in attunement, that might work. You have a fine spirit mask. That's something that's on your sheet that has the word fine on it, which means that it's like a slightly better than your tier type thing. If it helps with attuning, that might help.
Emmy had started to pull her palm pistol out, but she sees that Shroud is doing something. She's up to her witchy ways.
Yeah.
So Emmy kind of backs off.
Yeah. As I kind of step forward to be like, watch this.
Crack your knuckles.
Yep.
Well,
Her neck.
crack your neck. There we go.
Yeah.
One set of knuckles against the inside of your bicep.
Well, you started it by saying you're cracking your neck, so.
Yeah.
All right, you crack your neck.
All
so
right.
you're going to push yourself for 2 stress.
Yep.
All right. Tempest.
3 dice. Here we go.
Here we go.
Tempest. A 6 and 2 3s. Baby.
Hey, Bonnie, do you mind going into your character sheet and marking off a slice of that clock that says rolling a 6 on a tune for me? Thank you so much.
Oh.
All right.
No.
Oh, forgot about that.
No.
Ooh, it's already started. The older one in the background, eyes widen a little bit as she sees you gearing up for this demonstration of arcane ability. Describe what it looks like. What exactly are you doing? What are you hoping to happen? I'm going to give you the 2 that were charging forward. You got them.
Okay.
So tell me what happens to them. They don't die, but they're going to be significantly hurt by this attack. The older one in the back's a little different story.
Okay. In this hallway, they have the classic spooky haunted house, like suits of armor, statues, things like that, lining the hallways. So as these 2 are being pushed backwards, they're essentially running into each other. They're tumbling over their own bodies. They are running into these statues. They're running into the armor. They're just, ping-ponging against everything as they are thrust backwards. So they are pretty banged up by the time they reach the end of the hallway.
The older sister just cackles. As the energy washes over her, you see what appears to be kind of a cone form in front of her of like a light blue-green energy. And the stuff that you're putting out just parts around her. The one next to her kind of gets whipped back a little bit. The 2 younger girls just go wrecking balling down the hallway.
Now it's time to start shooting. Bang, bang. Okay.
Don't forget to count your desperate action.
Oh, yeah.
I am a little concerned about shooting now. Not gonna lie.
The main one, that little protective shield she threw up starts kind of crackling with energy. You feel like something's coming from her soon. The other one regains her feet. What are you doing, Emmy?
I am going to. Is a pistol better than a palm pistol?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna use my regular pistol then.
Before you use your pistol, I want to use setup. So the maneuver gets a +1 effective level or improved position.
Oh, that's great, Jerry. Good idea.
Yeah.
That's an excellent mechanic that we have not utilized really so far. Wonderful job.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Please describe to me how you're doing it.
So I'm going to use my cane sword. It's still sheathed. I'm just gonna use my sway, bang against one of the walls, and like, I've had enough. I want to leave now. Please.
All right, give me that roll. Give me that action roll.
That's fantastic.
God, I gotta see it.
There's a 4. There's a 4 right there. Oh, I saw the 2. And I almost died.
We got a 4. We got a 4 on the die. That's going to be a success with a consequence.
All right.
I think the consequence is you get really, really whipped up in this hallway where there's just debris now shattering down, like things whipping back and forth all over the place. A tempest has literally swept down the hallway. You yourself lose your footing a little bit. I'm going to have you take -1 die on whatever your next action is as you struggle to right yourself. So it puts you in a slightly less good position, but very effective to pull their attention down to give Emmy the opening she needs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or can I use my large weapon? Can I use a large weapon if I have normal load?
Yeah. Is it 2
Yeah.
slots?
There should be 2 slots.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it just takes up 2 slots. Is it a fine weapon?
No. We have a large weapon and an unusual weapon, and both have descriptions. A large weapon, which takes 2 slots, it says a weapon meant for 2 hands, a battle axe, greatsword, war hammer, or pole arm, a hunting rifle. Ooh.
That's the one.
Oh, a blunderbuss. Oh, we can pull that thing out again. A bow or crossbow. And then we've got an unusual weapon. Unusual weapon sounds fun. A curiosity or tool turned into a weapon, a whip, a flail, a hatchet, a shovel, a length of chain, a razor-edged fan, steel-toed boots.
What are we thinking?
Blunderbuss. Blunderbuss.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're pulling out the blunderbuss again.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So Emmy Templeton. Out of nowhere, just all of a sudden shoulders a massive wood and brass blunderbuss. Yeah, tell me what you want to do and then make that roll.
She is pointing at the crazy witch who seems to be resisting Shroud's witchy works,
Yep.
and she's going to shoot.
Okay.
She's not saying anything. She's not drawing any attention to it because she knows she got a helpful advantage.
Yeah,
from
no
her
bullshit.
teammate.
Just straight up.
We just need to get this done.
Which one did you want if you would succeed? Did you want the +1 effective level or the improved position? Which one's better in this situation?
In this situation, the effective level's better because you're having lesser effect because you're in essence not
Yeah, not as
strong enough to,
Yeah.
to hurt them.
Okay.
So
let's do
+1
that.
effect level.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say.
Here we go. A 5.
All right. Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Everybody always talks about me sounding disappointed when you guys. That's good, I guess. All right, a 5 is a success with a consequence. So I think what happens is she really does amp up whatever that incantation or spell she's got going on. Arcs of lightning start ripping into the wallpaper, leaving deep scours across like the wallpaper and some of the wood on the walls. It arcs up, down, sideways. One of the arcs just zips, crosses the distance between her and Emmy in an instant, hits the tip of that blunderbuss, travels up, and you get an almighty jolt in your arms, like so strong that Emmy almost drops the gun. But instead, you aim true. Tell me what happens.
She feels that buzz of lightning, but she still pulls that trigger and it arcs. Whatever these lightning bolts are that are coming in, it helps kind of guide all the shards that are coming out of the blunderbuss, and it hits that woman.
Ooh.
I love
in that same direction of the arc of the lightning bolt.
I love the imagery of Emmy pulls the trigger. I'm going to say you take a level 1 harm that is, what's a good word for singed, but that means a lightning. Shocked.
Singe is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, singed. Level 1 harm, singed, as your fingers are burnt. It's going to be uncomfortable, but not detrimental. But as you pull the trigger, all those balls of metal fly out of the end of the blunderbuss. And it almost looks like one of those lightning balls where you touch your fingertips to it and they arc, and you can see individual strips of lightning hitting all those little bits of metal and then just kind of bending them towards her. She realizes her mistake at the last possible second. Eyes go wide. She catches a gut full of metal.
Yeah.
Screams, she's, ah! And then throws herself backwards and through a door, just kind of opens it and throws herself through real quick, vanishes. You hear down past her 2 more doors open. And then you hear for the first time what sounds like maybe commotion outside. The thump I mean, it's really, you just pulled the trigger in a hallway, so all of your ears are probably ringing. It's hard to hear, but you hear an impact on the outside of the house. Something loud, something heavy. The two girls are starting to stand up. They look worse for wear. They're definitely not doing great, but they are full dimmer sisters, and one sweet-ass spell was not enough to kill them permanently. So you've got 3 combatants in this hallway, potentially more coming. You hear Pegleg Jeep go, "Oh, I'm starting to get a little worried here. What are we doing, Mom?"
Where's the exit, Shroud? How do we get out of here?
Oh my God. Oh, I'm so tired. Should we ask Junie?
Get
Let's ask
Junie out of the
Junie.
bottle. Brother, hand me the bottle. I'll take that. And he takes it and clunk. Juniper appears right next to you and she goes, Oh, we're significantly further along than I thought we were. What's happening? I was in the bottle for a long time.
I'm sorry, Junie. We just
Oh my God, what happened to your hand?
talk about it later. I just didn't want you to get kidnapped. Okay, Junie, get us out of here, please.
She looks and she kind of takes a beat around, and I need somebody to give me an action roll to command her, or we can do a straight luck roll. It's up to y'all.
I will. All right. Use command, special ability. Does anyone give me a little bit of stress for an extra one?
Yes, I'm helping you. Emmy is going to help Lady command Junie B by looking at Junie, and I'm going to tell her, we are desperate right now. We have got to go. And then I look at you.
Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me how to command my people.
We're all each other's people.
Emmy, you see like almost like heat lines coming off of that necklace that's just beneath Lady's bodice. Like you can see that it's reacting down there. It's actively making her speak her truth, maybe more than normal.
So and then I'm gonna command Junie B.
Hey, you want that devil's bargain?
Let me hear it.
Here's my devil's bargain. I'm going to say that you can increase her effect, so essentially like put this into like make the position better. It's controlled for great effect. So essentially you guiding her help unlock her memory of this place and make it like as though she was here yesterday. However, I am going to play fast and loose with her, running down the hallways. If y'all don't keep up or if something happens, it's going to make her more vulnerable to potentially getting recaptured by the Dimmer Sisters.
Oh, God.
Hey, what are we thinking, lady?
That you can't hurt my baby like that.
You want that devil's bargain?
Not Junie B.
Not our baby.
I refuse.
Damn. All right.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
refuse. I'm
Yeah.
not putting my girl in.
Yeah.
No.
Lady doesn't need anybody's help.
I don't need anyone. I don't need your help either.
Let me see that 1, 2, or 3 on the die, please.
Wait, what?
I didn't even process it either. I didn't either. I'm just still like, damn.
Here we go.
Here it is. Keep hitting my goddamn mic. What is it?
A 1 and a 3.
Stop laughing.
I'm sorry.
Is that because so you didn't accept my help?
I didn't
So
accept your
it's-
help. I didn't accept the devil's bargain.
Didn't take
I-
either one.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. Do you want to resist the effects of your failure?
Oh, yeah. I can't do that. How much is it?
Oh, and did you take -1 die on that roll anyway?
Oh, so it ends a 1.
Oh, it is a 1. I mean, that's not a critical failure unless you get 2 ones in a row.
Are you resisting?
Do you want to resist?
Yeah, I'll resist.
Let's roll a d6 and see how many points you get to take off this stress cost.
Ooh.
5.
5. Okay, so you only take 1 stress, and
Alright,
you
good.
resist the consequences of that action. So she succeeds. It's not like that blinding success that she might have gotten had you taken the devil's bargain and made it, but her face, she looks around, she goes, I think it's the north wing. Yep, there's Sister Agatha's chamber. This way. And she runs off. Pegleg Jeep says like, "Oi, follow her! Get behind her!"
And we're just Scooby-Doo in that bitch.
Yep.
You got 2 sisters coming up behind you, so somebody's going to have to take some kind of action to fuck them up or in some way deflect them so that you can get a little distance between you and an active sister.
One thing I could do is try to compel some ghost hanging out in the hallway to see if they can distract them or stop them somehow, slow them down. I mean, I know they're the Dimmer Sisters and can probably resist a lot of stuff, but it might be worth a shot.
Yeah, that's worth a shot.
Yeah.
Just fishing for
anything, man.
a dangerous spirit in the seat of
Who, me?
dangerous spirits. Yeah.
What?
Never.
No.
Not Shroudy Pants.
Shroudy pants. No way. I'm going to attune with some ghost hanging out in the hallway. I'm sure there are plenty.
Yeah, oh, remember last time you used Attune
I know.
in this
That's what
very
I
hallway?
said,
Yeah,
yeah.
It was just like a sea
Just
of
a
fucking...
sea of them. So let's...
Some of them nailed to the wall. Some of them fucking trapped here.
Yeah.
You want to tap into that energy?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shroud's eyes, white, pale orbs in your skull start glittering with that blue kind of energy.
Yep.
Tell me what it looks like before we get to the action roll.
So as we're all kind of standing there going like, oh, we gotta go, Shroud's just gonna kind of go a little limp as her eyes start doing the blue glowy thing, and I attune to the ghost field. And I'm going to make my attune roll again. Here we go.
Yeah. Oh, god damn. Double sixes?
No. A 6, a 5, and a 4.
Holy shit.
That's crazy.
Hey, Bonnie.
I know. I'm putting it on the pie.
Does that
I'm
put
putting
you
it on
at
the pie.
2 ticks on that?
That is crazy.
No.
Hey, listen, I made that clock 12
Yeah.
slices. It's not 12 slices.
What? You son of a bitch.
Yeah. So you get a 6 though. Tell me exactly what it looks like as you fucking pull a ghost out of... Hey, it's your world right now.
Right.
Tell me what kind of ghost. Tell me which of the kinds of ghosts that I described in that last scene you pull and what you order it to do.
So as I scan around the hallway, and it really is just like being in a busy room. You know, there are ghosts shoulder to shoulder everywhere. And again, some of them are nailed to the wall, like you were saying earlier. Some of them are stuck where they are. And I'm going to scan for a minute and try to find the angriest one that I can sense that I can control. So maybe not one necessarily nailed to the wall. That's probably magic. That's a little bit too strong for Shroud.
You rolled a fucking 6.
Yeah.
And you've got a 3 in Attune.
Okay.
You're as powerful in Attune as you can get without that, whatever that is, that veteran ability that lets you unlock a 4th dot. So I mean, like,
Okay.
you know, rest easy into your power right now.
Okay, great. Well, in that case, then I am going to find the angriest ghost that I can, staring as hard at these 2 sisters in the hallway as it can be, murderously. I'm going to lock in on that one, release it from whatever is holding it against the wall, and command it to protect, okay, let me think about this. Hold on, before I start just saying words here.
Let me, while you're thinking, I'm going to set the scene, and then I'll get to the point where I'm like, and Shroud says, and then
Okay,
you fucking give
let's
it to me.
do it.
So, if anybody remembers, I can't remember which Alien movie it was, but it was the one where there's like a one of the progenitors, you know, like with the white skin and the black eyes, and they're on their spaceship on some other planet, and it's looking at these weird little humans with just malice in its eyes. You can't tell. It doesn't talk. It doesn't speak. It's just staring with the most serious and focused expression of hatred that you can imagine. There's one of those ghosts on the wall. Shroud is running, following in the footsteps of LT Gray and Pegleg Jeep, just desperately trying to keep up with, you know, Juniper as she zips around corners, ghost form. And you look over and there's this ghost literally nailed to the wall with a small strip of paper and little runes written on the paper right on its forehead. And you just know that this is like a demon seal of some kind, like it's something holding it in place and containing it. With a flick of your wrist, the one that's still there, Shroud reaches up and rips that little runic paper off of its forehead, and the thing comes off of the wall. And what does Shroud say?
Shroud says, "Do not let these Dimmer sisters pass through this hallway."
It flays itself out, and what was 4 arms, 2 arms, 2 legs becomes just like whipping tendrils of greenish blue energy as it fills the hallway and starts screaming. Maybe even you cover your ears. Y'all
cover one ear.
One ear, yeah.
Aw.
Well, you can do it with your shoulder. Emmy and Lady, you don't hear shit. Ironically, Pegleg Jeep flinches when he hears it, and you see Pickles, the cat, kind of like give like a startled, you know, cat hiss as it's running. But they're the only 2. LT Gray blissfully unaware. Emmy, Lady, you don't even see. You just see Shroud acting like a crazy person yet again as she reaches up and rips something out of the air. It turns and squares itself on those younger sisters, and as you round the next corner, all you hear is their screams.
Yeah.
You've bought yourself a moment. What do you guys want to do?
Run.
Get the fuck out of here.
Run.
A door kind of up ahead of where you're heading
No.
bursts open, and it's that same gut shot dimmer sister. She pops in and she's cackling. It's gonna take more than that to steal knowledge from the dimmer sisters. Oh, Shroud, we've got your name now. We know who you are. What are you gonna do? And what are you gonna do? What is anybody gonna do? It doesn't have to be Shroud.
Emmy takes her subterfuge supplies and pulls out, or actually, no, her arcane implements and pulls out a vial of electroplasm
Okay.
and throws it at her face.
Jeez, what does electroplasm do?
I have no
Oh,
idea.
you
We
know
used it
exactly.
as an accelerant last
Yeah.
time, right?
That's batshit crazy and I like it.
Explosion time.
Yeah.
So you're gonna throw a vial of electroplasm.
Yes.
I think I need to see something to really set it off. So how would Emmy accomplish that?
She will take her palm pistol, and as it's going close enough to that woman's face, that psycho woman's face,
Hilarious.
her eyes are wide. She's
Yeah.
scared now. And Emmy shoots that vial of electroplasm.
Bam! Give me that roll.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
God, that's cool as hell.
What would it cost me to push myself?
2 stress.
All right, I'm going to do it.
Hey, Devil's Bargain, I'd give you an extra die if you didn't care a whole lot about whether or not LT Gray and Peg Leg were too close.
Oh, no, I can't.
All right, hey, just
I can't. I didn't even think about that one.
I gotta put them out there.
No.
I'll take pauses that I'm gonna leave in the recording for 500.
Yep.
Oh, my God, you're going to make me feel horrible. All right, here we go. A 6.
Oh,
Oh my God.
That explosion starts happening, and Emmy is like, take that, bitch. But she's like being pushed back by the explosion.
it explodes out. I'll say that, like in the small, narrow hallway, you've got Juniper up front. She's running. She kind of halts. It flows to a stop, I guess, because she doesn't have feet. You know, there's not like a stopping herself process. She just kind of stops. LT Gray and Peg Leg Jeep stumble almost through her incorporeal body, stop and kind of put themselves back. As this woman comes out of the door, she screams that crazy shit that I said a second ago. And Emmy, without even thinking, is just like, boom. The vial flips through the air once, twice, 3 times, somersaults slowly in an arc right over LT Gray's shoulder, almost hits his shoulder. Probably gets so close that if he turned his head, he would smack it with his face. And the vial goes right past him and lands. The woman has maybe a second to look over as it's coming at her and register that there's something flipping at her. She starts to put a hand up. Emmy pulls the gun, squeezes the trigger.
Gosh.
With careful aim, practiced precision, and fires, and it explodes. What's left, you can't really even tell that it's a dimmer sister. Like, she's, a part of her is just gone. The rest of her slumps back through the open door that she opened, and there's a gaping hole in the wall right next to her. Outside, you glimpse what appears to be people fighting in the street. Like, you hear gunfire from across the street. A couple of bullets hail inside, and Peg Leg runs to the opening before LT Gray like stop! Hey, little brother, stop! You know, but Peg Leg's so quick, even with his fucking peg leg, that he wobbles forward and kind of like puts his hand out to feel the opening to see if he can kind of get through. And there's a barrier in place, almost invisible, translucent, stopping him from going. And he says, "Oh, I see someone out here. I think some of the gang's here. What the hell is going on? Oh, sorry, Mike." What do you guys want to do? Yeah, I see, looks like Medusa. Oh my God, is that one of the foghounds? Oh, there's some shit going on. Oh, I'm sorry, Mom. There's some stuff going on in the street.
Can we see it?
If you want to go look.
No, we go look.
Yeah, I'm yelling like, they're not getting one of our people.
So I'm gonna look out, and then I'm gonna look down at the woman. I'm just gonna ruffle around, see if she's got anything valuable on her, and like, we're getting the hell out of here right now.
Give me a luck roll. It's an important luck roll.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, brother!
What is it?
That's a 6.
It's a 6.
Hey, listeners.
Sexy 6.
I'm going to put it in our Discord. And I'll put it up to the person who has the best idea. Lady of the Docks finds something fucking awesome in this Dimmer Sisters dress. I'll pull it whenever the episode comes out, and you guys can tell me what it is. We'll bring it back to the later episode.
Oh, okay. All right.
Ow.
Okay, so you pull some object out of her dress, out of what's left of her dress, and you turn, and Lady can kind of see out into the street. And sure enough, like it looks like, it's dark. It's always dark in Dustfall, but you see what looks to be 3 or 4 members of the Foghounds. They're kind of, it looks like they've tipped over a wagon on the far side of the street. They are resting rifles on top, and you can see that there's like 2 actively firing at somebody just outside of your view on the other side. Maybe Medusa. You see like the snake-headed kind of thing going on. They're doing that thing where they're firing, blam, and while they're firing, the guy behind them is reloading, and then they trade guns and then take another shot. So there's a steady just rounds coming your way, and it looks like they're shouting something, but it's hard, it's muffled because of that weird invisible barrier. They're saying something like, the tip was right. Hey, they're coming out. I can see one of them peeking out right now. And then a bullet just slams into that barrier right next to your face, like enough to startle you.
Oh, fuck! We gotta get out of here and address this. We have to go right now. And you don't tell freaking Pegleg when to curse when there's gunfire going off.
Did I tell him not to curse?
You're making him soft. And we need him strong.
He's not
for this.
soft.
He is. He's always apologizing for things. I can't stand this anymore.
He's not. Okay. Ooh. I think we need to calm down.
It's always calm. Always the calm soldier. The stoic soldier.
We do need to be calm. We're in the middle of this
shit.
How are we going to think through this? Okay. Shroud, how do we get across this barrier?
I need to sense it. I don't know what it is.
Okay. I am going to look back through the hallway to see if there's anyone else coming, to see if I need to keep them away from...
You hear footsteps coming, but it doesn't seem like they're close yet.
Okay.
Shroud gets down close to the barrier. Give me an action roll, Shroud.
Action roll?
Something to check out the thing and see what you can do.
Okay.
And while she's checking it out, Lady is like, have now pulled her sword, and she's just pacing back and forth, just agitated.
Yeah.
And Emmy is going to throw a bunch of nails down the hall.
Okay.
And just scatter them everywhere.
Nice. Yeah, just nice little roof tacks. The kind that have the nice big flat heads.
Yeah.
They sit poking up.
Ugh. That just makes my body cringe. Ugh.
The Dimmer Sisters might come after you just for that. Just for revenge for that. Never mind the dead one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like, that's worse than stepping on Legos. So
yeah.
Outside, you see one of those 4 that's across the street. Their head whips back as a bullet catches them right in the eye.
A foghound?
Yeah, a foghound. You know something is happening. You know somebody is resisting him out there, and you know that authorities will be here soon. Give me that roll, Shroud.
Here I go.
Hey, Shroud. Hey, could you please mark one slice on the pie?
No.
Hey, aren't you so glad that you're so good at a tune now?
No, I'm not.
I love it. I love it so much.
It's never been so bittersweet to see a 6.
Oh, no. I have 3.
For a 6. So I was going to make you, this was going to be 2 rolls, I think, because I was going to have you check it out, and then I was going to have you do something about it once you checked it out. But what you find out with the 6 is as you press your one good hand to the barrier. Man,
Oh God.
just rubbing that in, aren't I?
Rude.
Your non-stump to that barrier. You feel that this is one of those wards. The ward is holding that wall in place, even though the physical representation of the wall has been exploded outward. The ward would have forced you to give up a cherished memory to escape this place, but Shroud thinks that she can unweave it as she's staring at it. She just might need help from somebody else. Little peg legs right next to you.
Yeah.
Say, Oi, what are we gonna do, Mom? Do you need help? Does your hand hurt?
I'll look down at him and just nod. Yeah. Yeah, I need help.
All right, tell me what to do. And he kind of closes his eyes, and you see little Pickle's eyes start to glow. Pegleg puts his hands up on that ward.
Yeah,
What
I'll
do you
just
say
say,
to him?
clear your mind. Just clear your mind. I know there's a lot going on out there. Just do your best to
Mind like a brick.
mind like a brick.
Mind like a brick. A body, something heavy, thumps against the shadowy barrier right next to you. The back is almost filling your vision. You can't tell exactly who it is, just that it's heavy. Seems like they're slumped there taking cover and returning fire across the street. It's chaotic. Pegleg Jeep is trying desperately to follow your instructions, to make his mind blank and work on this unraveling. You've got Juniper right behind you saying, "We've got to get out of here. They're going to come and they're going to put me back in a bottle. We have to go." And then you've got Lady and Emmy screaming at one another. What's going on with that?
Are we still screaming at one another?
I don't know.
Of course we are.
Lady's screaming. I think Emmy is calm,
Yeah.
but Emmy's always calm.
But I will say, Emmy sits there and she's like just rubbing her temple, and then she kind of moves her hand back because her fingers are all singed. And she's just like clearly getting a little annoyed and flustered. And she's just like, "Okay, lady, we need to check to see if we need to put Junie B back in the bottle before we get out of here."
Are you in charge now? Are you the boss? Was there an election that I wasn't aware of? And you're just sending out commands to my people?
What do you mean, your people?
My girls, my army.
We are all together. What are you talking about?
You want to make them soft? You want them to get in touch with their feelings? This is a damn war.
Soft?
Yes.
What? Oh my God.
Can we just leave? Please. I'm tired. I want this thing off of me, please.
We're trying to leave.
Oh my God.
We need to make sure that Shroud can keep working.
God, all you do is talk.
This, okay. All right.
I'm just gonna be like, just don't listen to them.
Do you talk to Jaren that way?
Jaren and I talk plenty. What are you talking about?
I don't see you guys talking at all. You're just sitting there letting him talk, buying food, going and buying noodles, and not appreciating what you have. I would have appreciated him. I would have appreciated someone taking care of me. That's a good man. He's got a good job, he's handsome, and any woman would want him.
He is great, but you're picking out the most shallow things about him.
What do you mean by that?
He buys things for people.
Yes,
Who cares?
I care. That's important.
He buys things.
Yes.
He's tall. Who cares? He's amazing. You should have seen him during the war. You should have seen him, the way he constantly puts other people ahead of him, the way he's always looking out for everyone else other than him. There couldn't be a better person.
The body turns around outside the barrier, and Jaren, looking through that clear barrier, says, "Emmy?" And we'll see you next week.
Holy shit.
Hey, we've been Haunted Halls. That was one hell of an ending. God, thank you so much for listening. That was awesome for us. I hope it was as much fun for y'all. See you next week. Bye.
God.
Oh my God, Jerry.
Haunted Halls is a production of WSC Media. Bobby White is your host, with Jerry, Christy, and Bonnie voicing our scoundrel protagonists. Introductory song by Josh Wagner, Toby Bradner, Brandon O'Connor, with additional music by Bobby White. For more information, catch us on hauntedhalls.com, spelled HAULS. And if you like what you've been hearing, please support us on our Patreon.
Okay. Yeah, let's get a moment of silence for my love life. To my beautiful baby Breezy, my little Bree cat. Happy birthday. You're turning 21. Don't have too much fun. Uncle Jerry loves you. Bye.